Look at this, you guys. This tool is amazing. Welcome back to AI Plus More, your source for all AI related and beyond. Today, we're diving into the world of web automation with a powerful tool that's changing the game named HARPA AI. It's basically a Chrome extension. Whether you're a marketer, content creator, or simply looking to boost your productivity, HARPA AI has something exciting to offer. We'll talk over some of its features, the functionalities, and even show you how to set it up. Let's get started. Before we jump into the details, let's get acquainted with HARPA AI. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and get started with HARPA AI. It's basically a combination of a Chrome extension with ChatGPT. You can generate high-quality text from social media posts to TikTok video scripts. It's a game changer for content creators and marketers. First, setting it up is a breeze. Of course, many of you might already have it, but you should get a Chromium-based browser. You can find it by installing a browser like, say, Google Chrome. After you click here on Get Free Plugin, you'll see this button over here. I have it installed already, so it says Remove from Chrome, but it'll just say Install. After that, you log into ChatGPT and you're good to go. So here we are at our first Google search since installing the Chrome extension. And you can see here that the results are over here, but there's also this summary of the whole page, which it's kind of like doing any Google search that you might usually do, but with a really knowledgeable research assistant. You can see a summarized version of the whole page results, and you can also ask it questions and reference that conversation at any point in your web browsing. So let's ask, and you can see over here there was a lot of King Edwards, like up to 8 it looks like. So it's giving me the main two, Edward the Confessor and Edward First, and if, we can specify for a specific one, but it's giving us very specific information, and it's very much context related, so you can ask with maybe not as much fluff as you would with ChatGPT, where you have to specify each individual question. Let's do a second Google search and go to the Wikipedia article. You can open it up on Windows with Alt-A and on Mac with Control-A. If you type in /, you'll see the quick commands, and there's a lot. We'll go over some of them, but they're also separated by use, which is super practical. I'm gonna ask, and that gave me a kind of inexact answer because it couldn't tell me the current one, but it did tell me that the last time it was reported was in 2021, September, so I asked for that, and it gave me the result over here. Other than the AI-assisted search, you can also do price monitoring. Let's open up this computer that I just researched, and we'll open up HARPA, with the Control-A, and we'll click on Monitor. You can see here the different price drops that it could have. The 86 is the price for the shipping. You can identify different types of prices, and we'll click on that, and it'll run in a hidden frame in an auto-close tab as scheduled every 3 hours. Check if the value goes down. You can also do a trigger. If the value goes down, you can send actions. You can do an icon on that trigger. You can see how many options you have if the item is removed, if the value is missing text, if the value just changes or is over a certain number, or if it's within a certain range. You can track when any product is back on sale and when it drops on Amazon, AliExpress, Walmart, eBay, etc. There's also over 100 page-aware commands for marketing, SEO, copywriting, human resources, engineering. You can track your competitors. If you're a business, you can monitor your competitors' website for changes, convert website for APIs. You can even have a text content to any website you want on Twitter, LinkedIn, emails, SEO, optimized articles. See over here, I just got this tutorial for how to install a car monitor. You just open up HARPA, click on the /, and I'm gonna write in SUM, which stands for summary, and you'll see some of them. This is the main feature that I've been using for the few weeks that I've had HARPA. You have three options: a summary format, longer, shorter, or text only. I'm going to go with text only. And it takes about 30 seconds to skim through a 15-second video and maybe a minute to skim through a 3-hour video. It's very complete. Look at that, and I think it wasn't even 20 seconds, and it summarized the whole thing for us, and it gives you timestamps if you don't understand a specific sentence. I've tried this with a lot of different videos, and I haven't seen it fail. I even tried it with a comedy video to see what would happen, and it actually gave me a sober summary of what the comedy was talking about, which was very interesting to see. We're over here at an article. It's a cooking article about stuffed turkey. So I thought that we could sum it up. It gives you the gist of the article, but it's not as long, but you definitely get all of the information. You don't have to be scrolling. I am just doing that to show you, but it analyzes the whole website with no problem. Click on done. You can also tap the slash command and type SEO to see the SEO features, or you can also just click over here and you can see there's a lot of them. I'm going to click on this, extract and research SEO keywords. The keywords that are in this article are very important because when I Googled stuffed turkey, this was the very first result. So they definitely have their SEO game on point here. And you can see it gives you percentages of the density of the traffic that they get with the specific keywords. Experts, cooking experts, skilled cooks, butter, richness and flavor, add moisture. You can see everything. So what I did is with those keywords, I write a blog post with those keywords, and it just gave me a full article that I can use that is going to be just as good at ranking on Google than this one that was the first result. Can you imagine? You can create content like this easily. You don't have to open ChatGPT, and you can reference things that you open on different browsers. Let's go over some of its other features. If you type in the slash key, you'll see you can get help for anything. You can also rewrite what it just gave us, the text above, and we can shorten it. There's also something really interesting while it's rewriting this. And it did a really short version. Let's click done on that. And there's also AI specific tools that make your content. You can compose the text, of course. You can also analyze content to see if it was made by AI, and also humanize content to make it less identifiable for AI analyzers. There's, of course, if we go to the SEO section, let's get out of here and go into e-commerce. You can see you have a frequently asked questions, answers, and writer. Let's click on that, and we can say we sell organic milk. And it'll give you a frequently asked questions for your business and all the answers for it. We can stop the generation here, and I can continue showing you other parts of the software. Of course, as I said before, you can ask anything, saying, and it'll give us the answers that the article gives it. Would you look at that? That's amazing. There's a keyword strategy generator. You can provide a detailed strategy for any SEO keyword. Let's say if we click it and we type in skateboarding, it'll give you the best frequently asked questions and related queries that you should answer in your website about skateboarding. If we stop the generation here, it'll also give you so many keywords. If you click on user, you'll see all the ones that you're usually using. These are the main ones that I've been using. Definitely YouTube video summary has been one of the top for me. There's mimic writing, which is really interesting. You can teach it how to mimic your writing style in reply, rewrite, and compose commands. You just need to paste a sample of your writing to analyze your last emails or describe your writing style. Moving down the columns, you can see a lot of options for e-commerce that we analyze some of them with the frequently asked questions. You can see the marketing options. You can see the copywriting options. There's a lot of them for fact checking, a plagiarism checker, a language buddy. These are all good for making your text the best it can be. There's also, if you're a recruiter or you're trying to apply for a job, this is really going to be interesting for you. You have a job interview coach, which you can practice with. You just give it the job description and your personal resume, and you can chat with an interviewer about what it might ask you about. You can create any cover letters, you can review your resume. And if you're recruiting and not specifically applying for a job, you can do a job announcement, a job description writer, and it'll give you the best text for finding your right candidate. There's, of course, generative AI prompt selections. A lot of them are for Midjourney or maybe for Stable Diffusion. You have a Google Sheets expert, which I thought was really interesting. So we're gonna try it out. I already did a couple of examples. You can ask it any questions. You have the specific function, and it's good because not always Google Sheets and Excel are the same. So here you see that it gives you the function and it gives you what to replace with the actual range you want to calculate the average for. Moving on, let's continue with some more of them. There is, of course, a huge engineering side to it. You have a Python expert, a JavaScript expert, a PHP, HTML, MySQL. You have a lot of options to ask, and you can see it'll teach you how to create a string. Lastly, and finishing up our video, we have the assistant section, which is very interesting. You have the trip planner where you can get a personalized day by day, how you see here, an itinerary for your vacation. You also get a checklist helper for any to-dos that you might have. You get inspirational quotes. And this is just a miscellaneous one. You get a text adventure game simulation, which is very funny. Let's try out just a bit. I'm in a forest looking for a sword. Who you are in the game? I'm an elf with an attitude. And it'll simulate an adventure game for you in not even 10 seconds. So whether you're a casual web user or a seasoned professional, HARPA AI has something to offer. So why wait? Give it a try and experience the future of web automation today. This has been all from us today. Here, AI Plus More. Stay creative.